Gemini, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. And if you're new here, then we are doing a general collective reading today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Flip and switch the roles if you need to as well. But don't try and make it fit if it's not your story. Just leave it alone. Okay. First card out, we've got the Egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Then we've got a fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. We've got the four-leaf clover, great good fortune. So, I feel like there's great good fortune doing something with this woman. Or you're feeling fortunate, you know, like maybe something's coming together. Or you are this fair woman. I don't know. Marriage. This could be a marriage coming together. Maybe that's been going through some things, but it's like you're getting a lucky break and things are going to work out here. Or somebody could be getting newly married. I feel like, though, if this is a new marriage, like, I mean, if this is a wedding or is somebody proposing, I feel like somebody's been in this relationship for a long time still. Like, you might have been together for 5 years, even if you didn't get married. It feels like a long-term thing. So either a long-term marriage that's, you know, maybe coming to some renewal, or somebody's getting married after being together for a long time, like finally tying that knot. Or, you know, taking that commitment to another place. And maybe that's because there's been some like rockiness, some bumpy roads. And so it's like a display of commitment, even though it kind of wouldn't otherwise really change anything. We've got new home, new attitude here. So let's see. We've got at the bottom of the deck, we've got unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So for some people, somebody's moving, or sprucing up your existing home, you know, doing some renovations, you know, maybe a lick of paint, something like that, creating that newness in your existing home. So, I don't know, maybe one person's moving out. Maybe it's a separation of a marriage. Let's see. There could be a fair woman that's kind of come into, you know, like there could be a third party situation, but let's just, I'm just taking a guess at that at this moment. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody's work, maybe somebody's been not working or not earning enough money, or in between jobs, or a project's just getting started or not really like paying off yet. There's some money issues here, but it's saying, you know, with good plans and hard work, this is all turn around. So I feel like that has been the goal. Ooh, star energy. I really feel like if you're a feminine watching this, I feel like you're this fair woman. If you're a masculine watching this, I feel like this is your person. This is your partner, either existing or past, or, you know, you might be in separation. This could be like ex-wife or something like that. King of Cups in the reverse. Here we go. Four of Pentacles. Alright, so, yeah. Two of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So there's a relationship that's not going too well, or it's over. There's Judgment coming in. The Devil card reverse. So somebody has taken their power back from, you know, what has, you know, from the other person in this relationship. And with the King of Cups in reverse, he's the toxic masculine in the marriage. Yeah. And you know, for you to be taking your power back, like with this Devil reversed, I feel like this, I mean, this could have been a bit of codependency, but I feel like this belongs to this toxic karmic masculine here. and there's judgment coming in on him. So I'm going to leave those there. And so this could be why you're out there working hard to become sort of self-sufficient, financially independent of the marriage. Or if you're not married, or if you weren't married, I feel like it's, you know, it's been a long-term committed relationship of some sort. Like you've been living together in the past, whether you are not now or not, because, you know, something's not, I don't know, maybe you're in a time of separation and you're wanting to separate, and so this is why you're working on your money, to be able to do that, or to maintain that. Three of Cups in reverse, so Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups, and I called the third party situation out. I feel like you might not be socializing right now, but you might be finding out about what he's done during a time of separation. Now, like, everyone's got different ideas about, okay, what the rules are when you're in a period of separation, you know, because are you separated with the intention of not coming back together? Like, you're either broken up or you're separated. And separation is typically we're working on it, but we're gonna get some distance, so we're gonna take some time from each other. But is somebody working on it when they think, oh, well, we weren't together at the time that I cheated? You know? And some people make up their own sets of rules, I guess. So yeah, you could be finding out or have already know about something that they did during a time of separation. And it's just kind of like digging their hole deeper, making it even less likely for you to be able to come back together. So, what's the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles in reverse? I feel like you're staying away from certain toxic people that you used to consider friends in the past, people that, you know, like, I feel like you're not even stressed about these people, like you kind of see them for who they are now. There's conflict with them. They want you to come back. Oh, look at that. Definitely. They want you to come back. The Six of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody wants you to come back. Or you want to go back. But no, I'm getting like, maybe things have been tricky for you. Things have been hard. Maybe you left a situation and it's been really hard trying to earn enough money, trying to have some social time or make some new, better friends. Everything's kind of going backwards for some reason. Every time you try to take that step forward, you try to leave, then it's like, oh, you know what? I left one set of problems just to pick up another set. That's how it's feeling. But, you know, somebody wants you to return. Or maybe you want to return because you're sick of this conflict, but you're in this Two of Swords about it. I think it's them that want you to return, honestly. But they're in this toxic energy. I feel like since you left and you got out of this environment, it's like, phew, this kind of relief. But yeah, you don't want to go back into this conflicting place. But yeah, you're still in a Two of Swords about it. You haven't fully decided. You haven't definitely cut this off and gone, we're not in separation anymore, we're broken up. It's like one person wants to reconcile and you're kind of just like, you wanted it to work. Of course, you wouldn't even be in that relationship if you didn't want it to work. You were there in the first place. You may have married this person. Nobody gets married with the intention that they're not going to stay together till death do us part. It's always, you know, other things that create this conflict. So of course you want to make it work, but can it work? And how are you feeling since you've been away? You know, maybe you haven't given it that second chance yet. You really love it on your own. Or you really love what you're doing, even though you've got your added, you know, financial burdens and your added this and that. Like, maybe it's been challenging but rewarding. So here we've got you in the Star energy, like you're getting a lot of attention, you're shining, you're bright. I feel like you're really healing and picking yourself up since you've been, you know, away from this toxicity. And, you know, like recovering. So yeah, you could be in the public eye, or you know, posting on social media, something like that. You're getting a lot of attention here, a lot of eyes on you, and that could also be like, ooh, High Priestess. Wow, High Priestess to the Star. See, I think that, you know, you're slowly building up, like as you heal, like you're going through this spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension. And that's why this devil energy has been trying to pull you back. Like, there could be somebody in your life that you're watching, or that, you know, you follow on, you know, maybe social media or on a platform. It could be a High Priestess that you're following. This could be this be a woman in your life. Let's see. What is, clarify the star to the High Priestess. Oh. Ten of Cups in reverse. So there could be, like, you could be listening to a tarot reading or something, and this High Priestess could be telling your story and saying, you know, like, this happy family is no more. But you already know that. Yeah, you already know that. It's kind of like you're thinking, I know my life is the way it is. Give me some good news. Give me some good news. Just make it up and give me something good to look forward to, right? Yeah. Well, let's get one more. Yeah, it's like you were happy. You did want this happy family. You did want this Ten of Cups. There's something so out of alignment. I feel like you've got like these big plans for you. This wasn't meant to be. And there's a side of you need to trust your intuition. You need to trust that, you know, like you're going on the right path, you're healing. What's meant for you will not pass you by. So just trust that, you know, get on to healing, rebuilding. And don't worry about your decisions so much as, what am I trying to say? Is like trust in spirit. That's what I'm trying to say. Trust that you're being protected and divinely guided to where you need to be, and who you need to be with, and what you need to be doing with work and with life. So High Priestess in the Empress in reverse here. Still with the Five of Pentacles. You're avoiding a Tower. You may have quite low confidence in sort of like living life outside of the family environment that you've always been in, with this King of Cups. This King of Cups too, like he's done a lot of damage. He has, he's gaslighted you, he's emotionally manipulated you, he's had you question yourself. That is not something that just goes away as soon as you leave a person or a breakup. There is years and years of healing from that type of abuse. It's so much healing just involved, not just within like emotionally recovering in your self-esteem or confidence. You questioning yourself is what they get you to do. Questioning, like, and second guessing everything. And I feel like that's what's had you go into this Empress in reverse. I feel like this is your energy, but it's not because you're a toxic person. It's because you've had this King of Cups beating you down. And because, you know, like this happy family is just not where you wanted it to be. But the thing is, what there is for you to realize is you could never have had a happy family with this King of Cups. There would have been moments, fleeting moments, especially in the beginning, and especially when he took it too far and you were like, that's enough, I've had enough. And then you go back into gaslighting and love bombing you again. Love bombing to get it back to, you know, oh, maybe there is some chance, there is some hope. Like, he will always play that game, is give you a little taste of what you want and then take it away. And you're forever chasing to get it back. But you're the Empress and High Priestess energy. And it's not going to take too much for you to turn this around. Just some healing and to stay away from this toxic energy. So I feel like since you took yourself away, things have been tricky. Things have been like you've had to work things out. Definitely. They want you to come back. Definitely. Because they need to feed off your energy. But it's never going to work out there. Absolutely never. But, you know, you've got this great good fortune coming in for you. This 4-leaf clover, it's all lining up for you. But you're feeling unprepared. You're feeling like nervous and low confidence about doing things on your own. Even though you're enjoying it, but like there's parts of life that you're feeling lack of confidence in, and it could massively be relating to your money, you know, like that financial independence. It could be the big thing that's having you feel low on confidence. And so you're kind of robbing yourself a little bit here of, you know, enjoying your new single life, enjoying the adventure, enjoying the distance that you're getting, like, because you're letting fear kind of corrupt that nice, fresh new beginning you're having. So clarify the Fool in reverse. The Magician, though, you're manifesting it, you're very masterful, and you're going to make it. So everything that pops up that you don't expect, everything, all the choices you don't know how to make, or you feel like you don't know how to make, you're actually going to be able to work your way through all of them. Or you've got people around you that care about you and love you that you can call and will be willing to help. So I think go for it. You know, you're already doing this anyway. But yeah, you're just feeling unprepared. But you know, we all feel that way with a lot of things at different points in life. It's like, oh well, feel the fear and do it anyway. Is the thing. You're worried about what choices may come up or not knowing what choice to make. I feel like you're still in this Two of Swords about this King of Cups. I feel like you've already left, or somebody's already left, and he's still, you know, behaving badly, and he's getting his judgment now. I feel like you're going to see this in the very near future. This isn't a future predictive energy, but you're going to see this. It's like he can only like love bomb for so long, and then it's going to start cracking. You know, he's going to start getting frustrated. He's going to start like acting out, and you're going to see this. So I think like the more time you give it, the more you'll see that. Now your money is going to start growing for sure. And the law is on your side. So I feel like if this comes to a legal separation, you are going to come out really well off. Yeah. From it. So, give me one more card. Let's clarify one more time for the Fool to the Magician. Ooh, Ace of Cups. You're going to have new love coming in. Overflowing love is coming in. You're manifesting this new love. You don't see this coming. It's going to sideswipe you. It's coming out of the blue. You may not be looking for love. You may not be thinking you're even open to it because you're kind of still working out what you're doing here with this ex. You know, if we can call him an ex yet. This husband, maybe. Or this, you know, long-termer. Yeah. You're not going to see this coming, this new love coming in. Ooh, it's a bit secret. And we've got the Justice card here. So this is your Justice. And I feel like you need to have this experience. You need to, even if this new love that's coming in may or may not be like a long-term thing, you may not be ready for it. You definitely don't feel ready for a new relationship here, but it's coming in anyway. And this is meant for you. But you need to have this experience to know the difference between, I feel like it's been a long time for you to experience love with somebody else so that you can really like fully see how toxic this King of Cups in reverse is and what you've been dealing with. Because, you know, if that's the only experience you've had for a while, for quite a while, it's like you get sucked into it. You need to experience normal love, what normal is. But look, here we've got a Queen of Wands in the reverse. So, shit. What's she doing in there? What is she doing in there? She's going to be seeing you get your justice. She's hiding out. She's hiding in the background. This could be who's hiding out, like the justice and the judgment. It's like somebody's getting their karma. Like this Queen of Wands could have been in the background with this King of Cups and you didn't know about them. And this is part of this third party triangle situation that you didn't know about. So, or you could be hearing about somebody else getting a new love. But this Queen of Wands, she's not there for love. She's certainly not there for anything but what she can get out of it, what she can take. She's there for money. She's there for sex. But, I mean, she's not going to be coming in for sex if there isn't something else. You know, she uses that as the carrot to dangle. She's not, like, going to offer that up just freely either. Like, there's got to be more, you know, in it for her that she would use that carrot to so she could be trying to take your place, or you could be finding out about her, or she's trying to sabotage this new love coming in, something like this. This is somebody who's been hidden from you with the moon. Yeah, here you are in this Queen of Cups in the upright. See, I feel like you're a mother. Very loving, very nurturing. See, Queen of Cups to the King of Cups. This is you. And you're dealing with this King of Cups in reverse. And he's been dealing with a Queen of Wands in reverse. And keeping this a secret from you. And I feel like you're finding out. And I feel like when you find out, that's what has you help you go from the Empress in the reverse to the Queen of Cups in the upright. Because now you can put all the puzzle together. Now you can start to see why things went the way they went, where things didn't add up before. And you can also go, oh, phew, it kind of takes the decision off you a little bit for you. It makes the choice it makes the decision easy, because he's already sort of like put that nail on the coffin there with that decision. Temperance in reverse. It's super off balance. It's like now there's no need to work on it anymore. And he's got nothing he can say. He can't argue that something was your fault, that you didn't get back together. You can realize why things were so out of balance when you were together, and why it hasn't been able to work out and come back together. So I feel like this new home, new attitude is you getting a new home, you're moving out, you got that new attitude. You can finally be freely single and not in the separation, not quite single but not quite together kind of feeling. So I feel like this King of Cups has done the dirty while you're in separation. So rather than working on it and helping to repair it and doing what he said he wanted it to be back together, he's been out there running around playing. So, you know, acting like he's single, but then wanting you to be. This is like two sets of rules too. Like he's doing anything he wants to do and behaving like he's single, but you're supposed to be loyal to him and be working on the relationship and just taking some time from each other to like sort those things out, still making plans together and everything. And then you find out he's just been acting like he's single, and you're feeling like you've just wasted time. You could have been like completely moving on and not planning on getting back together with this person that you love. Because I feel like you do love them. But, you know, it's complicated, right? Like, you got kids together, or they may be growing up now, but still, now you've got this new perspective, and you're like, well, now I can give you the true fuck you, because he was probably doing the whole, I'm dying, I'm like a wounded animal on the side of the road, and you're just driving off and leaving me there. You know, he's guilt-tripping the hell out of you, has been. Playing the sad, soppy song. And you've been taking that on because you're like so empathic here. So empathic. So, yes, of course you've been like feeling partially responsible for that, even though, you know. And yet he's just been like fucking around this whole time. Completely out of balance. Now you know what, you know, how he was the one keeping you off balance. But the thing is, you could have been separated for like the last 6 months or so, and you're just feeling like now I could have been like truly rebuilding my life, not like in this, we may or maybe not getting back together in this whole, you know, you could have been out there having fun for yourself. So I feel like now there's no more guilt. Like, you can truly break free, and you're not even like feeling bad about anything, because they can carry the responsibility for their own actions. And you stop taking it all upon yourself here. All right, so we've got, yeah, Hierophant in reverse. It talks about it feels like a divorce. So Four of Pentacles. So you're trying to hold on to some financial stability. You're trying to rebuild financially, but I feel like you got a Ten of Pentacles coming through, because there will be a financial separation now. So it may be temporary in the beginning until you get your money. With this restart, but you're doing it. You're doing it. You might not have a lot of extra, but you're able to make it. You've got some pretty low confidence, and maybe like things at work haven't been great. Like, maybe it feels like things have gone backwards somehow with, you know, finances. But I feel like you're going to work this out. You're going to get through it. So let's see, clarify this. Keeping the same. Clarify this Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You're going to get a new opportunity or a new job come in. So Ace of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles, you know, and I feel like this is going to bring you in the extra money that you need. Clarify one more time. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. So you might be getting the money you want. You may not really like what you're doing. Or, you know, you might not like the amount of hours you'll need to work to make this money. Or, I don't know. It's like Spirit's giving you an offer and you don't think you want it. You don't think you're going to enjoy it. But I think it's best for you to take it, actually. It's being handed to you as a gift. I think it's going to turn into something you don't actually know how good it's going to be. It doesn't look like something that you will enjoy in the beginning. But I think that it actually is going to be working out for you. Wheel of Fortune here, see? It may be in how many hours you're going to be working in this job, or it may be like shift work or weekend work or something like that you're like, oh, I'm not gonna like that, or it's gonna be hard to see my friends or see my kids or something like that. If I do those type of hours, maybe it could be like night work or shift work. I think do it. Look, we've got this Wheel of Fortune here, but you think you're going to be overburdened by it. But no, I mean, if it could just be the thing that leads into the next thing, is what I'm feeling out of this. This is being offered by Spirit, so you don't want to reject it, or you might not get the next one, you know. And maybe it starts small and it's going to build. But yeah, this is a good thing. This is in your future position, so it's not happening yet. But I feel like you need to be open to it. Yeah. Because if you don't, things are going to go backwards. Alright, what time we got? Let's get some advice for you. Let's get a Monology. This star with the High Priestess could be a tarot reader you're watching that's giving you this advice. You could have somebody in your life that's a High Priestess that you go to see, that kind of like tells you what you should already know. You're not happy. You weren't happy in that family. Why are you trying to like make it work while you're in a period of separation. You know, you're better off staying out of it. And you're like, yeah, I know, but I feel obligated. I took vows. Something like that. You're very close to achieving your goal. Work through your fears. All right. The end of a tough cycle approaches at the bottom of the deck. I think we're going to go for this new moon in Scorpio to work through your fears, because I feel like that's the biggest thing coming out here. Like you're feeling unprepared because you're afraid. So this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that you know that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Attune to the moon, have some sexy time. You know what? You probably haven't been because you've been in this separation, not quite single, but not quite together. And fuck that King of Cups who's been out there doing whatever the hell he wants with this Queen of Wands in reverse while you've been good. So now you can get out there. Additional meanings for this card: time to let go of a grudge you're holding, move on from jealousy, stop being obsessive. Could it be you being paranoid? Maybe. Make an investment. The teaching: Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light, and the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests you need to do that now. So definitely all the healing work and facing the shadows and facing your fears, really, the biggest part. So I think you're making progress here, and I see these opportunities opening up in your future. It was really like you're just confused in this whole, you're trying to work it out. Somebody wants you to come back. You're feeling better away from them, but you're wanting to keep the family together or whatever. I feel like you get some spiritual insight here and some downloads, or you talk to this woman that's a high priestess and she gives you like the what so. Listen here, this is what's going on really. And it helps you to open your eyes, and and then you go and manifest this new love in your life, this new start. We all feel afraid, so just go after it anyway. And remember who you are. You're very loving, caring, nurturing, compassionate. Like anybody would be like a fool to not want a person like you in their life. This King of Cups is certainly a fool. Anyway, he'll deal with his karma, and you're watching him get his karma here. It's all unfolding, but this is in a future position. Once this unfolds, you've got new home, new attitude. You're out of there. You're on with it. So this whole being in this in-between void is what's been holding you back, really. The energy's been stagnant. The energy's been stuck. You haven't, and that's maybe why you've been experiencing all these like things coming up against you, all these roadblocks, all these like money's not great, I left one set of problems, maybe I should just go back and work on the relationship because I've got all these other problems now that I've left. But you've got all of those because you haven't been able to fully break away. You haven't been able to fully, he's still playing in your energy is the thing. And that's why. So you haven't had really a true experience of being broken up completely and being separated and being free and single and all of those things. You've been in this void in betweener. So it's balancing out for you. He's getting completely fucked over here. So good for him. He can be responsible for the mess he made. He brought all of this on himself. You've got nothing to do with the things he's been doing behind the scenes on his own accord while you've been, loyal and faithful. So good for him. All right, so Gemini, this is your reading today. I hope the messages were helpful, and if you liked the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, help this community to grow, and I'll be back in 4 days time. So on the 14th will be your next reading, Friday, and so stay tuned for that. And yeah, keep your notification bell switched on so you get the updates for that next reading. And yeah, thank you to anybody who drops me a comment or a confirmation and takes the time to do that. It really helps, so thank you. And yeah, take care of you until we talk again. Bye for now.